This is Stephen Harvard Davis with another video blog on interview questions and situations. A number of people have asked me about the rules for job interviews in the light of the UK's updated legislation on equality that came into force on October the 1st. Now, it's not possible here to answer all the questions on the Act. There's a huge amount of information available on the web, and your professional and legal advisors should be consulted if you're in any way unsure of actions you might take. In this clip, we're just looking at some of the interview questions, and in particular, the questions you must not ask at an interview. The Act applies to businesses, whatever the size of the business, whatever sector you're in, whether you have one member of staff or 10,000, whether you use or not formal interview processes, you hire or manage people, and an employer is responsible for the actions they choose to outsource to other companies such as headhunters. Let's look at some of the interview questions you shouldn't be asking, because they could be viewed as discriminatory, because they don't focus on the person's ability to do the job. Here's your first question. How old are you? Tell me about life at home. How many children do you have and what are their ages? Are you thinking of marrying in the near future? Are you thinking of starting a family soon? The job does mean you will be travelling quite a bit. How will your family cope with that? How much time did you take off last year due to illness? We'd like you to see an occupational health specialist before we make a decision to make sure you could do the job. Will that be okay? I notice you have a beard. We prefer our sales team to be clean shaven, so I take it you'll be shaving it off when you come to work. I see you have a 2-month gap in your employment. Why was that? Once you have made an offer, you can then make sure that the health or disability would allow them to do the job, provided you consider any reasonable adjustments that you could make that would enable that person to do the job. But suppose you're a candidate and are asked a discriminatory question. How might you handle it? Stay calm, don't get annoyed, or mention that the question may be against the Act. Simply reply saying, I don't see any reason from the job description why any of my personal circumstances would mean that I couldn't do the job. If you stay calm during the interview, then it's likely that you'll do well, and you can then consider what action, if any, to take after the interview. There may be other aspects of the Act you need to be looking at, and your professional advisors will be able to help you with this. There are more interview videos on my blog at www.stephenharvarddavis.com and on my YouTube channel at Stephen Harvard Davis. Please contact me if you have an interview issue that you'd like discussing, and have a great day, and good luck with your next interview.